Hey, everybody.
Hi,
Hey, Kaz.
everybody. Hi,
Hey, Ka-
darling. How are you?
I'm not too good after this, guys. Last night, this really, I didn't eat all day yesterday. Then we found out I didn't eat all night. And today, my stomach is just like, ugh.
Mm.
Hey, Linda. Hey, Barbara, GB, Jordan, Betty, Star. Hey, London Girl, Sassafras, Kathy C in the house. Hey, Leonard Love, Irene. I love that name, Serial Killer. I used to love cereal. I used to eat it at night like a snack with no milk. Anyways, very sad situation what he did to this poor woman.
Yes, extremely so.
I think we should start with the press conference. Kaz has not seen it, and I watched part of it because I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
Yeah, well, it did happen while I was in bed because it's only 20 past 5 in the morning for me here, guys.
I know. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the press conference on JB because you know I love JB.
Hey, Leslie, JB, Janice.
I cannot believe. I mean, this we pull guys. We got everyone's record. Let me tell you what the lady he lives with. I don't know if it's his girlfriend or what, but she is a naughty girl. Hey Teresa. Hey JB. Hey Leslie. Teresa is looking. We got to find Teresa's email today. Kazaroo book club is Wednesday. Hey wise old lady Barbara. So
Oh,
let's
really,
listen to the
Barbara?
yeah
It's
Teresa.
even hit Spain, Ma.
What'd you say?
Barbara, Eddie said she has a brother in Spain and it's even hit the news there.
Wow. Yeah, this is horrible. I even looked up where that girl lived, Jasmina Batista. Let me get to the press conference real quick, guys. Here we go. And she lives literally. Let me tell you what. I'm not gonna dox her, but the lady that had the cash app stolen, she lived a block and a half from where she lives. A block and a half, Kaz,
Wow.
from where Eliza lived. So I bet he was cleaning houses back there in that neighborhood.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Hey, Seashell. Hey, Sandra, Athena, Pamela Gribben. I got your messages on Discord, Seashell. I'm going to get back to you later on today. Hey, Princess Megan. Yes, prayers for the family. All right, let's go ahead and listen to this press conference. And then Kaz can catch up. All right. Hey, JB, good morning.
Police having video
Can you hear it,
of the
Kaz?
moment
Yes,
where
I can.
Fletcher was on her early morning jog, a pretty normal morning for her. Again, a beloved mother and teacher in the Memphis area. When an SUV pulls up, somebody forces her inside that SUV. As mic checks are getting done here, forces her inside that SUV, and then they vanish. What happened after that, and how did Eliza Fletcher be discovered? Her
Mm,
remains discovered Monday evening, deceased. We'll find out now.
I'm going to grab a drink, Kaz.
Okay. Yeah, Janice, I agree. I think he's done more than justice since he's been out. He, he's what I call a monster.
That's good. All right. I think we're ready. Good morning. Today is a very sad day in the city of Memphis. First, I'd like to express our sincere condolences to the family, friends, and numerous others who have been impacted by the tragic and heinous kidnapping of Eliza Fletcher. Yesterday evening, September 5th, at approximately 5:07 p.m., the Memphis Police Department and other law enforcement partners discovered the remains of a human body, in the rear of a vacant duplex apartment at the 1600 block of Victor Street. At that time, it was believed the unidentified
My
body
gosh.
could possibly be the remains of kidnapping victim Eliza Fletcher. Further forensic investigation by the MPD traffic unit positively identified the body was, in fact, Eliza Fletcher. This finding marked the culmination of a 4-day intensive investigation incorporating a robust search and rescue effort and the timely arrest of suspect Cleotha Abston on September 3rd, the day following the kidnapping. Cleotha Abston has
JB, can you send that message into the email, or is that possible? Which one are you talking about?
I know the one JB's referring to. It's the message press conference that the family did with the Mike Keeney.
Oh, you've got that one. Do you have that one, Kaz?
I can grab it.
All right. Yeah, we'll check it out, JB. Thank you.
been charged by MPD homicide investigators with the following state charges: first degree murder and perpetration of kidnapping, especially aggravated kidnapping, and tampering with evidence. In addition, Abston has been charged with the following unrelated offenses: identity theft, theft of property, and credit card fraud. While the outcome of this investigation is not what we hoped for, we are nonetheless pleased to remove this dangerous predator off the streets of Memphis. I'd like to personally thank the professional and highly skilled men and women of the Memphis Homicide Unit, the Memphis Police Department, the FBI, the U.S. Marshals, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, the Shelby County Sheriff's Office, the District Attorney General's Office, Homeland Security, the ATF, and the University of Memphis Police Department for your relentless efforts and many contributions toward this investigation. The collaboration and cooperation amongst all of our partner agencies was nothing less than symphonic.
Hey,
We
Leisha.
are also very grateful for the hundreds of tips that came through our Crime Stoppers and other platforms from our citizens at large. Our engaged and supportive community is truly our most valued asset. Just remember that this still is an ongoing investigation. At this time, I would like to bring up FBI Special Agent in Charge, Doug Korneski.
It's
Morning.
definitely a shame, and he's a
First
monster.
and foremost, on behalf of the FBI, I want to extend the extreme sympathy and condolences of our office to the family and friends of Eliza. While most of us did not know her prior to this tragedy, through the course of the recent investigation, we got a small glimmer into the light that she was to her family and friends and community. Next, I just want to commend the immense collaborative efforts of the local, state, and federal law enforcement during this investigation. As the family knows, every possible resource that we had as a law enforcement community, to include the FBI, was brought to bear to both find Eliza and her perpetrator and hold him accountable. And as simply lastly, I just want to thank the community for their support during this investigation, the many tips and leads that we received. We are a member of this community as well, and this situation, this tragedy impacts us deeply as well. So with that, I just again want to thank the community. Next, I will be followed by the Acting Assistant Special Agents in Charge, Ollie Roberts from ATF.
Yes, he got a $500,000 bond. Why?
There was an uproar
Hey,
about that, but he's definitely now out on bail, and the bail is being revoked. Just before you started again, Mark,
hey, Kaz.
Irene, where did you send the message about Michael? Did you email it? Because I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, there's Nana also posted it in the lobby of Discord. I guess the babysitter
Oh,
was on a live the other night.
oh,
Hey, Stefan.
oh,
Hey,
okay.
Maria. Hello, Irene. Cat eyes. Maria. Yeah, I guess the babysitter's out talking. We'll deal with that case and her at a different time. But this, I don't think he could make that bail
First,
if he
on
wanted
behalf of
to.
ATF, I'd like to extend our deepest condolences to the family and friends
Yes, Stefan, it
affected by
was
this
before the
tragedy.
murder charges.
No resources were spared to locate and arrest the individual responsible for this
There it is.
incomprehensible violent crime.
Yep.
ATF utilized resources such as assigning special agents, arcane.
Yes, I saw this video of the family where he was just rubbing his eyes with the baldish guy looking over at him. Yeah, Kaz and I inspected that one.
Mm-hmm.
We inspect everybody who looks at somebody funny.
Canine and utilizing the E-Trace database. We also utilize our expertise as we work with our state and local.
Okay, today is June 1st. Please say your name.
Partners to bring about justice to the family and friends in reference to this tragedy. I would like to bring next up U.S. Marshal Tyrese Miller.
Thank you. Good afternoon. On behalf of the United States Marshal Service, we certainly want to extend our sincere condolences to the family of Eliza Fletcher, her friends and family, and those that knew her. As I understand it, she touched many lives, and it's certainly a loss. As I've said on numerous occasions, the Marshal Service has a very unique relationship with the Memphis Police Department. At any time they call, we're there to assist. We were glad to receive that call on Saturday when a suspect had been identified. We then went about finding the suspect vehicle in question, as well as the suspect himself. He was spotted, the vehicle was spotted in an apartment complex, and we also conducted surveillance on him. And then when he tried to make a move, we went in and made the arrest safely, and took him into custody and turned him over to the custody of the Memphis Police Department. And after that, we also participated in the search efforts to find Miss Fletcher all day Sunday and all day Monday. And as has been stated, it was not the outcome we were looking for. We were dedicated and committed to continue those search efforts and assist our partners until she was found. Next, I will turn it over to District Attorney General Steve Morrow.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, Jess, they
I
have.
also want to add my condolences and the condolences of my office to the family of Liza Fletcher. To lose someone so young and so vital is
Yes,
a
Jess.
tragedy in and of itself, but to have it happen in this way with a senseless act of violence, it's unimaginable. And we express our deepest condolences. We're praying for them. I'm praying for Liza, and I'm praying for the family. With respect to the family, both law enforcement and our office was in contact with the family throughout this long weekend. They have been fully cooperative throughout that entire process, and in contrast to whatever
Yeah, we'll get into
baseless
the death
speculation
penalty
you
in
might have
Tennessee. It's on
seen,
hold,
we
guys,
have
till
no reason to
2023.
think this was anything other than an isolated attack by a stranger. With respect to the family, we were in touch with them, as I said, throughout the course of the weekend. I visited with the family personally over the weekend. I also visited them this morning when we had terrible news to deliver to them. And I have a message from the family that I want to express to all of you, the public, but also the media. Please respect their privacy. Please allow them to grieve. At an appropriate time, they will be making a statement, I believe a written statement.
And that statement is already out, guys. We'll go after that after this video. The family did release a statement.
Will be forthcoming, but we really do ask that you avoid intrusive questioning and respect their privacy. I also want to take this opportunity to commend all of law enforcement, the people behind me, and all the agencies they represent. I had the opportunity to go to the command center over the course of the weekend, and I saw with my own eyes the seamless cooperation among all of them. Chief Davis referred to it a moment ago as symphonic. I think that's an entirely appropriate adjective. I watched myself how they cooperated, and I was very impressed with the speed with which they developed leads, the speed with which they turned around test results, the diligence with which they coordinated the search efforts. They're all to be commended. As for our office, the defendant was arraigned this morning on charges of kidnapping and tampering with evidence. He'll be arraigned tomorrow morning on new charges that we now have to bring of first-degree murder, premeditated murder, murder in the course of perpetration of a kidnapping. Any kind of violence, of course, is unacceptable, but repeat violent offenders particularly deserve a strong response, and that's what they'll get from this
The
district attorney's
DA,
office.
Crystal.
We will continue to cooperate with law enforcement and work closely with them, as we already have, so that we can do our best to bring justice to this tragic situation. And I'll end there. I'll note that because this is still an ongoing investigation and a pending case, and I, as a prosecutor, have certain legal limits on what I can say. There are probably limits to what kind of questions that I can answer or that can be answered by anybody. But I'll just end there. Thank you.
This question is for anyone in law enforcement. Do you know a manner of death? A, and B, was she killed in the vehicle?
It's too early for us to determine place and method of death at this point.
Chief, can you describe the suspect initially, according to the affidavit, was not being cooperative with authorities? Did the suspect ultimately help you find his victim?
At this time, I can't respond. We are still working with that suspect, but at this time, we have not gotten very much information from that individual.
Can you describe how Ms. Fletcher ended up
involved?
Say that again?
May anyone else be charged or involved?
It's still early on. We're still uncovering various leads. This is an ongoing investigation. That's a possibility. But at this time, no one else has been charged.
Yep.
How Ms. Fletcher ended up in Detroit?
We really don't know at this particular time. We worked together to identify various locations, and that was our search concentration. And we're just blessed
I agree, Dina.
that we were able to identify this location, and our officers were successful in finding her.
So it was a part of the search.
All right, thank y'all for the questions. That's all the information that we have right now. You can send them to the PIO's office if you have any additional questions, and we'll address them there. Thank you.
Teresa, I don't think that the family would need any financial help. The family is considerably well off.
Oh, they're well off, all right. All right, here is the statement from the family, and then we're just going to get in. I think there. I mean, I don't know who else was involved. I'm not speculating if the husband was involved. I can't go there right now. I don't work like that. This is a statement for immediate release Tuesday, September 6th statement of Eliza Fletcher's family. We are heartbroken and devastated by this senseless loss. Liza was such a joy to so many, her family, friends, colleagues, students, parents, members of her Second Presbyterian Church congregation, and everyone who knew her. Okay, I might not make it through this. Now it's time to remember and celebrate how special she was and to support those who cared so much for her. We appreciate all the expressions of love and concern we have received. We are grateful beyond measure to local, state, and federal law enforcement for their tireless efforts to find Liza and bring justice to the person responsible for this horrible crime. We hope that everyone, including media representatives, understand the need for the family to grieve in privacy without outside intrusion during this painful time.
So sad. So sad.
Yep. So let's go have a look. I mean, let's go have a look about. I mean, so his girlfriend. Let me tell you what the lady that he's living with or who owns the house. What's her name again? Gwendolyn Brown.
Correct.
And I don't care. I'm going to dox everyone in this case. Well, their names. So I'm just going to dox it all. Her name was in the affidavit, is why I'm saying her name.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gwendolyn Brown, the lady that lives at his residing address, and she pays the electric bill. She's a naughty girl.
Oh yeah.
She is like to the point where she's so naughty and so low that she has child neglect charges. We'll get to her in a minute. We pulled the lady Gwendolyn Brown. We've got Marilyn Pickens. And from what I heard, oh, I'm not going to get her name wrong. What is the girl's name? Not the one that was with Chantel. What is Chantel's last
Chantel.
name? Yeah, what is her last name? Anthony or
Anthony. Yeah.
yeah, the one from what I've heard, she's been booked into Shelby County as well.
Yeah. She was
So
arrested at the same time as Mario.
yeah, so Mario the brother is arrested. The girl that saw the criminal washing his clothes in the sink at the house that we're going to show you, where like Gwendolyn pays the bills, she was arrested as well and booked the same night that Mario was booked.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go have a look at where. So this little house, where is that guy's house? Is this the right map? Hang on, guys. Yep, Waterstone. So this is where he was residing, where Gwendolyn Brown was paying the bills. Let me find it. I'm confused, guys. Okay, that's Alice. Oh, it's not Waterstone. This is the wrong map, guys. Hang on. Sorry.
You've got too many maps in there. That's why.
All right, hang on, guys, because I'm looking for. Oh, that was it. Okay. Hang on, guys. Let me get the right map. And she was basically found right there on the corner.
Yeah. So sad.
Oh, real fast, though. Let me read this message because her clothes were not found at McDonald's.
No, they were not. That was a false information that was floating around the airways.
Yeah, so new details. This came out from the news crew. Her body was found in the tall grass behind 1666 Victor. Later that night at 1591 South Orleans Street, a trash bag was found with Fletcher's clothes inside. No info yet on cause of death. So let me pull up my history and grab this map where I have that and the address on it.
Linda Lou, it was an abandoned property.
Yeah, we're gonna go look
A
at it. It's a
vacant
duplex.
property.
Okay, this is the map. Okay. Abandoned duplex. So, what Kaz said to me really bothered me earlier because I didn't think about it like that. But tell them what you told me, Kaz. And this is a trigger warning, guys.
Yeah, well, when I woke up at 1 o'clock this morning, and cases like this play on my mind. And I just woke up, and for some reason it just came into my head. I thought, I hope and pray he didn't essay her after she had passed on. And I hadn't said anything to Ma because it was 1 o'clock in the morning. And when I spoke to Ma at 4:30 this morning, we both said the same thing. And I hope and pray the autopsy comes back and that's not the case, because that would be such a horrendous thing for her family to find out. I mean, it's bad enough that he abducted her. It's even worse that he took a precious life away from her family. If he did something like that, he needs to be hung, drawn, and quartered, in my opinion, anyway. The death sentence just isn't good enough for him.
Yeah, he's a monster. I mean, in the back of an abandoned property, and then her clothes are found. Like, he's a monster. But it explains everything. Here's East Dyson, Persons Avenue, South Orleans Street, right here to the brother's house. Let's go
He
down here
didn't
and
go
have a look this
far.
way.
Did not go far
No,
at all.
look at that house. It's a duplex. I guess one's supposed to live on one side and one lives on the other, but nobody lives there. But that is where she was found, behind that house.
It's hard.
Very hard. So let's go have a look at where he was living, though. So obviously, that's horrible. This guy is a monster. The Tennessee death row is on hold, guys.
Yeah, they're not actually doing any executions, but he can still get the death penalty.
Yeah, he can still get the death penalty, but they're being investigated. Something about the drugs they use. I think they should bring back good old fashioned hanging, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Is that mean?
No, it's not mean. It's just
I mean, you would save a lot of money, right?
you would,
And you
but
wouldn't have to worry about the drugs going bad.
well, it's not only the cocktail of drugs that they give them. It's because it's the most humane way of extinguishing a life, which I think is ironic when the people who are
Where the
giving
hell
these
is
death
that?
sentences do not extinguish the person's life humanely. Yeah, Jordan, I understand. I think
What happened to that house?
it's gone.
I'm listening to you. Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's on hold. I was going through them last night. Why
yeah.
can't I get down and see this house? Every time I go down there, there's no houses. And I can see the house clear as day right here.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
try
There's
this
no blue
again.
line. There's no blue line, darling.
Oh, I can get down here, but watch. I come down and the house is gone.
Oh, look at the date of the map, sweater.
Yeah, but it should be here.
It all depends when it was built. That looks like a newly
Yeah, but
developed
this is
property.
March of 2022.
Oh, that's not the right road though. Look at the name of the road.
Right? It won't even take. It probably won't even take me on that road. The road is 5781 Waterstone Oak Way. Let me just Google the house in a second. Let's just go look at where it's at. But it was pretty. I mean, 16 miles. So he lived 60. He was basically living 16 miles away, right here. Let's try to come down a different way. So he was living right here. 15781 Waterstone Oak Way. Gwendolyn Brown pays the bills there.
She does.
Let me try to get down here and see what happens. Nope, it's gone. And I can't even get on the street, so I'm not trying anymore. But that's where he was living, right here. I mean, so he went, maybe he was trying to set up his brother like his brother did it. I mean, I don't know. But then the brother said that he saw him washing the clothes and cleaning out the car. But where he was doing that was at this Waterstone Oak Way. Let me try to get back down here again. Oh, we got in.
You got in?
Yeah, we got in. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's in front of here. This is the back of it, somewhere around here. Let's go back out to the road and see if we can. This is 2019. Oh, that's a shopping plaza. I don't know what's going on, guys. What road are we on here? Let me try to go back to the back. I don't know what's going on. What are these little places? Anyways, guys, that's basically where it is. Right here. Driving 16 miles. Well, now he's driving. So she was 20 miles away from him where she was taken. So he drove 20 miles, Kaz. I mean, I thought he lived at his brother's. I thought he was at his brother's house. Like that was a 4 mile, you know, thing. Unless he was cleaning around there, because the debit card he stole, she lived a block and a half from where Eliza lived.
He does hang
A
out
block
at
and a
his
half.
brother's a lot, according to people that live in that apartment complex.
Yep. Yes, he does. Let me drop this address in of the CCTV footage that actually picked her up. 1 second. Oh, it's in the new affidavit. Let me see this real quick. All right, that's not it. Yeah, Jasmine Batista, the one that filed the complaint, lives right next door to her. Well, a block and a half. That's her name, Jasmine, not Jasmina. I'm looking for it, guys. 1 sec.
Would you want sweater?
I'm looking for
I've got the
17.
new updated affidavit if you want it.
I'm looking for the address where the CCTV footage picked up that road.
Oh, okay.
You have that? It's on that new
Uh,
affidavit. I'm looking at them, guys. 1 sec.
I do have the affidavit.
Let me show you this real quick, though. I didn't show you guys this the other day, and I just found it. There has to be a reason, though. Even if he's hanging out his brother, what is bringing him into houses that are no less than 600,000 to over close to 2 million? There's a reason he goes there. He's probably cleaning the houses. Or there's a connection with the husband. You think the husband really hired a criminal so dumb, or did he hire him because he's so dumb? I mean, to get rid of his wife. That I don't think that I would hire somebody like that. So this came through. So Mario Abston, the suspect brother, they found guns, weed, and fentanyl in his apartment. Let's not forget the heroin. He was married to my cousin. She overdosed on fentanyl, and we told the police he had something to do with that, and they didn't even question him. He was the last to see her alive. And we're going to find out who she is and stuff like that, but we haven't even gone there because finding her naked behind an abandoned house in her clothes in a garbage can down the street, like that's horrible.
It's disgusting. Do you want the address where the video surveillance was shown of the GMC passing and then
Yes,
waiting?
yes,
It's
that theater thing, yes.
it's 3876 Central Avenue. That
That's it.
showed the black GMC.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, very well. Yeah.
Let's go back and have a look at that. And what was her street again, Kaz, that she lived on?
She lived on un momento.
Yeah, Kaz and I went house shopping that day, and then I'm gonna show you
Oh
where
yeah.
she was. So I'm gonna get rid of everything except for the brother's apartment, where she was found, and then
We fell in love with Eliza's house.
let's start at Central, where she was found, her brother's house, and then his house.
I'll pop the address into private chat.
Oh, I'm right here. Let me share my
Oh, you
screen.
got it.
Yep. And then we're going to show you Gwendolyn's background. I think when they're talking about other people involved, that Chantel was arrested, the brother was arrested, he was arrested. I'm going to have to check and see if Gwendolyn was taken in for questioning. Okay, so here we go. So I guess if he went, so that's 6 miles from actually where he was living to where she was snatched.
As the crow flies, yeah.
Yeah. So you've got Gwendolyn's house where he resides down here at the right. She was taken up here, and we're going to go have a look. 3876 Central. Here is where the brother lives. 1726 South Orleans Street, apartment 3.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where she was found, 1666 Victor Street. So let's go have a look at where.
And that's a very good point. Curious if the hubby had a substance abuse problem. He did. I know that at one time he did have an alcohol problem. I don't know about the another substance abuse problem.
So Jennifer Coffender says to run on traffic, run against the street. Well, she was definitely on a 4-lane road. There's a light up here. She was still taken.
Yeah.
This is not even a side street.
No, it was on the main road.
Yep. There it is, the research center. And that's the building right there that has the black letters on it. Look, Kaz, see?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
That's the Earthquake Research Center.
Yeah. Isn't it sad that we know these buildings?
Very sad. The earthquake, yep, U.S. So she's just kidnapped right in the middle of a 4-lane highway with a headlight, a stoplight coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So what more could she have done? What more could she have done? Right, Matt? Like the one that took the England case, Cousins that took I can't remember her name right now. The girl that was walking home from her friend's house in London. Matt
Oh yeah, I remember that one well.
Remember, then a couple of days before he kidnapped her, he was actually like masturbating at the McDonald's. I mean, and he was a cop.
Sarah Everard.
Sarah Everard. Yep, there you go. Sarah Everard. Yeah, Wayne Couzens. And he's a cop. Hey, Robin. So she was running on a road, 4 lanes, on a university campus, basically. And he was there 24 minutes before she got there. I mean, tell them what you thought, Kaz, while I pull up this lady's background report. What you thought about like the premeditated part, because they gave him premeditated murder.
Yeah. The reason he got premeditation was for the fact that he was driving up that road. He saw her running. He pulled further ahead of her, pulled up on the side of the road, waited for her, watching through his rear vision mirror until she got close enough to the SUV, and then he jumped out and attacked her. That's why he got the premeditation, because he sat there and waited for her to get to the vehicle.
Kaz, what was her street again? Just her street name.
A street name is, I'll put it in the chat so you don't forget.
Yeah, $1 Million Homes. She literally goes running 4:30 every morning.
Car with 2 R's.
That's right. That's right. Let's just go. Yeah, so let me get rid of everything but where she was taken and where she was running from. So she leaves Carr Street. 12.12. So let's get rid of Victor Street right now. So it's a 4.8 miles. So she gets 4.8 miles. And it looks like she's running down main roads. I mean, I'm not sure what the background or where she runs from, but
It's not like she's doing back streets or anything. She is doing major roads.
Oh wait, guys, I just changed the thing. Okay. She lives right here. Her house is beautiful. I'm just going to show you her house. This is her house
Isn't it gorgeous?
right
It's
here.
beautiful inside.
Absolutely gorgeous house. So she leaves her house where she lives in a neighborhood because Kaz and I were shopping for houses over here, which I would never live in. Memphis now after the article I'm going to show you guys about the dead ladies in the cemetery. But look at this neighborhood. And remember, Jasmine Batista is a block and a half away from here where the Cash App card was stolen.
Mm.
I mean, these houses are magnificent. They really are just beautiful houses.
It's a
I don't
very
know
affluent.
why would she feel unsafe running in a house in a neighborhood? So she leaves her house.
Hey, Shredder. Nice to see you, Shredder.
Shredder. Shredder, everyone's asking about you. Beautiful neighborhood. I mean, it's kind of like a beautiful neighborhood like my girl in Australia. But yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful neighborhood. So my question I'm sure we'll find out how he found out her, what the connection was, if he was cleaning in the area, because I know that he stole a credit card from a lady who lives a block and a half away. So was he cleaning houses around there? Did he see her? Did the husband hire her? I don't know. I just know that she ran down. She probably did run down that street. Just she probably did a straight line.
Yeah, Janice, that is an old neighbourhood. The house that Eliza's house was actually built in 1912. A little history fact there for you. Probably didn't even know,
Absolutely
but
beautiful house. The hardwood floors inside of that house make I was drooling.
she was.
So she was exactly she left for the run at 4:30. People ask, "Who lets their wife run at 4:30?"
Mm,
Well, I disagree with anyone saying it was her fault for running at 4:30 and wearing running gear because first of all, she's a school teacher. She has two boys at home and she's got to go to work. She gets up, she runs. She comes home when she's done running, and that's like getting up and she starts her routine. Probably gets the kids up, takes a shower, gets ready for work. Why does she run at 4:30? Because she probably has to be at the school probably a little after 7.
yeah, to get ready for the school day.
She's got two boys to get ready. She might cook breakfast for the family. Like we don't know what her schedule was. She might have a maid, a nanny. We don't know. But that was the run.
Hi, Michelle.
What did Teresa say? Could be maintenance man, lawn care serviceman.
Yes,
Well,
serial killer.
he works for a cleaning company. And
Yeah.
let's go ahead and look at this lady's record.
Yes, sweet Caroline, we should be allowed, as a woman or a man, I mean, anybody should be allowed to exercise at any time of day or night
Yep.
without thinking that they're going to be harmed in any shape, any way, any type.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. This is the lady Gwendolyn Renee Brown. She's 38.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the address where he lives. 5781 Waterstone Oak Way, Memphis, Tennessee. So forget everything, her family, her address is like, I don't care about that. Let's go to her criminal history. The first one, aggravated assault, 2007. Pet for suspect sentence, petition, 2008, aggravated assault, assault with bodily harm, theft of property, 2008. Child abuse and neglect. That right there tells me that she is the shittiest. She left her child unattended in a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Aggravated assault. Domestic assault 2014 with bodily harm. Violent financial responsibility. And then we got some speed limits, and then we got a couple that are not specified. And
Oh, there's more.
just a couple of liens. So, do you have more on your report, Kaz?
Oh,
You
I
want to
sure
share
do.
yours?
I sure do.
I'll share your report. So, this is who the boyfriend Mario is. I mean, this is the girl that lives where I can't even say his name. The creeper resides that pays the electric bills. It must be what type of his girlfriend. I don't think. I mean, she's a bad girl. But you know what they say, guys? Birds of a feather flock together. Hey, Yvette.
I do. Okay. As you said,
We're waiting, Yvette. We don't speculate, Kaz and I. We just go with the facts and what we know and share things that we find out that they don't share, like this girl's criminal background. And then we're going to find Chantel's criminal background. But as far as speculating the husband did it, I'm not going there right now.
no,
I can't let my mind go there right now.
no. Okay. As you said before, that's the aggravated assault.
I got to go use the little girl's room, but I'm listening.
Okay, sweetheart. And then she's got the petition for aggravated assault, grievous bodily harm. Then she's got theft of property, and that was in 2008. Then she has the child abuse and neglect for leaving a child unattended in a motor vehicle in 2009. And then keeps going, guys. Then she has another aggravated assault in 2011. And she has a non-specified one.
While you're
Oh,
doing
that was
that,
discharged. That was discharged. Okay.
I'm going to pull up, see if I can find her mugshot. One
Whoops.
second.
Sorry, I went too fast. Discharged. Then she had the violation of financial liability. And that's been, they're not showing the details on that. So that was from younger. When they do this, these are normally details of cases that she had prior to. Yeah.
She's a bad girl.
So she had an additional theft one on there. What you didn't have, darling.
She is a bad girl.
Mm. Not pleasant. Not pleasant at all.
Did you know that in Tennessee they actually have a meth offender database?
Oh, really?
I just saw that. Let me show you guys this. I've never seen a meth offender database. Look,
Wow.
let me go back. So I popped into the TN correction to find if we can see her mugshot real quick. And I'm looking to the right, and right here. Here's the Tennessee Board of Parole, Tennessee Department of Correction, and look at the meth offender registry.
Wow. That's the first time we've
Registry
come
of
across
persons
that.
convicted of meth offenses. I mean, are you serious?
Wow. Well, it's becoming so prominent, which is an unfortunate thing.
What are their last names? Abston?
Yeah, Abston.
See if Mario's in here. Oh, look at that.
Can you
Here
make it a
he
little
is.
bit bigger, darling? Because my eyesight is shocking.
He's right here. Let me make this bigger. It just says real master. Wait, real/master name of the offender, alias name of the offender. And then let me make this bigger. This says Mario Abston. He's an RM, so he's a real master. What is a real master of meth?
Oh, no.
UPCS with intention to manufacture DEL cell marijuana. 2019.
Wow.
What is Chantal's last name?
Anthony, isn't it?
No, I don't know. Hang
Oh.
on one second. Let me search my history. It might be.
Yeah, Matt, they do also have the Henderson next to the surname, but I don't know where that comes into. Oh, Kingpin, meth maker, user content, copycat says.
Yeah, I need her last name. I can't think of it. Let me open this affidavit real fast, guys.
Hang
Hang
on,
on
I've got
one.
it.
Can you believe this? I mean, these guys have been bad for a long time. I want to know why that guy was on the street, especially when you hear the R charges and everything else that he went through. All right, I just forgot what I was looking for. Oh, Chantal.
Mario's, Chantel's.
All right, here we go. I got it.
You got it?
Marshal Services. All right, magic. Oh, I'm going to show you Marilyn Pickens, the cleaner's background too. But let me show you what is that. Where is Chantal at? What is her last name? I'm just looking for the last name. Champion on Friday, the victim, the vehicle during his abduction, the struggle. You know what, guys? Think I said to Kaz this morning too. Like that whole entire 4 minutes before he drove off, I don't think he drove off with her alive. I hate to say that, but I honestly believe that she was fighting so hard for her life that he choked her out.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do tend to agree.
Anthony. It is Anthony. Thanks,
Yep.
guys. Look at everyone yelling at me. Jesus Christ, Mars, Anthony.
Well, that's what I said, Twitter. You said I was wrong.
I didn't say that. I just didn't think it was the last name, but I'm brain dead, Kaz. I haven't eaten in 48 hours.
You're forgiven, sweetheart.
Do you have her background report on her?
No.
All right,
Hey,
let me
it's
look.
too early in the morning for me.
Oh, she's got a Facebook. With 27 friends living in Memphis. Oh, is this her? No, those are her 21 friends.
Pop the correct spelling of her first name in private chat and I'll quickly do one.
I don't know if it's two T's or one T. 1 second. Chantal. Shant. Hang on one sec. Water. All right, where is Chantal? I think it might be two L's, and I'm probably wrong. Hang on. Her name is not sticking with me. Okay, one sec. Before I couldn't see her name enough. Now I can't find her name. Hang on. I'm on the affidavit. Liza Gwendolyn Brown at the 5700 block of Waterstone. Yeah, well, I doxed you, Gwendolyn. Sorry. Telephone, cellular. That's what you get for harboring a monster.
That says SHANTEL. Okay,
One
thanks,
L. I couldn't find one on her earlier, but Kaz might get better luck. I couldn't figure out which one she was.
Okay.
But I think this might be her Facebook. Let's see if she's got a friend. Let's look at her Facebook real fast. And I'm going to look her up right now in the Tennessee. But I think this is her Facebook. She's got nothing. Yeah, 2013. Let's see if she's got who her friends are.
I'm gonna.
All right, we know anybody on here? You see any
Chantel,
Henderson?
Chantel Antoinette. Anthony.
This is probably not her real Facebook. It's probably one of them, but she probably has a new one with some crazy name. All right. Let me pull up Gwendolyn's background real quick, the cleaning lady that owns the business, Marilyn Pickens. Sorry, Marilyn, but you know what? You're involved too. How do you hire somebody to clean in people's houses and not do a background check? I think that should be like
Mandatory.
mandatory. Who I mean, do you agree if you're going to clean somebody's house, you should have a background check by the state mandatory or you can't get your LLC.
Exactly. I agree.
So this is
Oh, aggravated assault.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's find her mugshot. Anyone got a mugshot on Chantel, Antoinette, Anthony? I'm showing it all. How dare you guys take a mother 34 years old with two little boys, a school teacher. How do you do that? How do you, I mean anybody but my gosh. This one bothers me. This is the cleaning lady that owns Majestic Cleaners. I couldn't find any connection with a family, an address, anything in that type. But she's got violence, financial responsibility, vehicle registration, driving motor vehicle, person driving attempt to drive, like
I've got
nothing
a
really
Facebook account too.
failed to obey something, disorderly conduct in 2005, obstructing at amp hindering, disorderly conduct, theft, 300 value. Oh, that's nice. And this is a person cleaning your house with a theft charge,
Oh, look,
not to mention her bankruptcies.
Here's one with Mario and her together.
Oh, let's see. Hang on one second. So you have a woman owning a cleaning company that has a background for theft. I don't care. Pamela Allen has theft and Lena case. You're a thief, you're a thief. I don't care if it's 50, 100, 500, a million. A thief is a thief. A liar is a liar, right?
Yeah.
Right there. 1999, theft. And in St. Mary's County, theft lists a $300 value. And this woman is coming into people's houses like Jasmine Batista and robbing them blind. I bet they're all robbing them. Go ahead, Kaz. Hey, sugar.
I'll only show you this one because
Hey,
most of
Doro.
Facebook is her and the kids, and I don't want to show kids. But I will show you this photo. This is her and Mario.
Yeah, let's see what the Chantel looks like. I got to find her background, her report in Shelby County. One sec, guys.
Okay, I'll just share this.
Let me pull up the Tennessee corrections again.
Okay, that is
Oh, let me
Mario
see.
and her.
Ah, shit. There's Chantel. Happy birthday, Sugar Magnolia. Many
Happy
healthy,
birthday,
happy ones.
sweetheart.
I mean, she's kind of cute. She's got big eyes. She's not bad looking.
Yeah, she's quite pretty actually in the other photos too.
Yeah, she's a pretty girl. Why are you hanging out with these thugs that raps and grabs his crotch?
Yeah,
Karaoke to the hip hop. All right, let me find her and see if I can find. Well, now we got the picture of
for
her,
different folks.
right? Offender male. Oh, we can go on a prison tour.
Ooh.
They have something called a Prison R Elimination Act. What? That's pretty scary. Yeah, she doesn't come up in the corrections. But let me see if she's in here. Anthony on a nope, no records for S. Anthony in the drug database.
All right. Well, then she must have. They must have let her go. Then there mustn't have been enough on her. But she was definitely arrested with Mario.
Oh, Shelby County. Let me look real quick. Hang on. Let me pull the roster for the Shelby County inmate listing. Let's see if we can. Oh,
Yeah,
inmate.
those two brothers, I mean, they don't seem to have a very good upbringing at all. And, the old nurturing to be good individuals does play into it. Being allowed, I don't believe in hitting a child to discipline them, but a child needs structure and discipline. I mean, my daughter was a little devil in her younger years, and I never spanked her, but I sure as hell disciplined her because, she got in with the wrong crowd at one time, and I threatened her with boarding school. I got all the paperwork, and I said, it's your choice. You go to a very strict boarding school, or you pull your act up. And I scared her, so it worked for me, but kids need structure. And if you let them run amok, they think they can do anything when they want, however they want.
Look at how scary this is. These are the homicides in August 2022 in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord.
Homicides of August of 22. All items. Look at this.
Oh my lordy. Yeah, Athena privileges removed. Exactly.
I mean, that's a scary place.
That is scary.
And then, not to mention this article, the woman that was found dead in the street at the cemetery.
Yes.
This was out September 2nd. A woman was found. I thought this might have been Eliza. A woman was found shot to death Thursday morning near a cemetery in the airport area. 2900 block of Oakville, just off Lamar at 9:30. They found a woman with gunshot wounds in the street. She was pronounced dead at the scene. This is a second time a body has been found near Oakville Cemetery in less than 60 days.
It's horrendous, that.
And then you click on the homicide map and it shows you all of those homicides in Memphis. That's crazy.
That's unbelievable.
And I can't find her at the Shelby County Jail.
All right, they mustn't have charged her then.
Yeah, she's not out. I'll show you guys where I searched for her. Why do I see this guy? I don't like this guy so much that I can't think. I know his last name is Abston, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
/ Henderson.
Oh, and where do you think the Henderson name comes from?
I don't know, darling, because it doesn't appear when you do a background check on them, but it has to have something to do with family. Yeah, Jordan, if that's only in one month or 2 months, imagine 10 years. Yeah.
Look at, I search Abston, no inmates. I search Anthony, and I'll go released in the last 30 days. Well, let's go to recent arrivals. Abston. Search, nothing. Let's try Henderson. Nope. Henderson, no current inmates. He's just not there. I put in Anthony for her. Even for the release in the last 30 days, I search her. No records at the Shelby County Sheriff's Office.
Well, we know he's in there because he appeared in court today. And all.
Yep. So why are they not?
He was complaining he didn't have any money for an attorney.
But this is alphabetical order. He would be right here in between ABE an ABU, and he's not there.
Mhm.
He's not there. So what does that say? Who do you know? Is he in Shelby County or is he in Memphis jail?
Good point.
Let me
Good
check the
point.
Memphis. Let me check the Memphis County jail.
Seashells, who is James Abston and why they say he had something to do with it? Okay, I'll have a look.
Yeah, I
So,
heard this too, and that's who I think the helicopters might have been looking for the first night, not yesterday, but the first night, as they were mentioning that name, and that maybe that's who the helicopter was looking for. But I don't know who he is. But his last name is the same. Maybe a brother, a third brother.
I'll have a look.
See, so when I come into Memphis County Jail, it takes me to Shelby County Jail.
Well,
So
he's
there's
not a. Sorry, he's not a brother of Mario's because Mario's other brother is Cedric, and he's in Alabama. Um, Let me have a look.
maybe a cousin.
Might be a cousin. Hang on.
Okay, so let's try this one. First name. This guy's name. Let's try. What is it? Spell his name again, please. I can't even say this guy's name, but he aggravates me.
Which one, darling? Cleotha.
Cleotha. Cleotha. Cleotha. Hang on, kitty boy. Cleotha Abston. Abston. Include released inmates. Search.
Could be.
Okay, he came up here. He came up here.
So which one are you in there, darling?
This is the imjail.shelbycountytn.gov.
Okay.
So there he is. I'm going to go look up his brother real fast. So here they are. Especially aggravated kidnapping, tampering with fabricating evidence, first degree murder, identity theft. So they're premeditated is not here right now. Theft of property, 1,000 or less.
No,
And then
because it goes before the judge tomorrow on that.
Yeah, middle name Dwayne, and they have that Pookie here. You can't make that up. His nickname Pookie. God, that's creepy.
All right, I found James Abston. His name is James Cordanis Abston. He also goes by King as Pablo, King James. I think he might be a cousin.
All right, here's Mario, the little rapper. All right. Mario. We've got possession of control to manufacture, two of those. So I guess one is heroin and one is fentanyl. Possession of firearm, dangerous felony, convicted felon in possession of a handgun. Next court date 9/8/2022.
Oh, 9/8.
Now let's go see if we can find Chantel Anthony. Oh, get the T in there, girl. Get the T in there. No record found. Okay. I don't know, Doro, but we're gonna find out. But we just wanted to share with you the cleaning lady's background, Chantel's background, because birds of a feather flock together, and the cleaning lady. To me, she's a thief, and somebody like that should not be allowed to have a cleaning business where you allow people to go into people's houses where their personal belongings are.
Exactly. I
And
did
that's
find.
it.
Sorry,
What
Mum.
I have, what do you have?
I did find James And he's a
Okay.
bad boy. He is a
Oh,
bad
let's see
boy.
James. Show, show us James.
James, he's a bad boy.
Let me go back and pull up the history, see if I can pull him up on the inmate lookup. Is it James Abston?
Yes, James Cordanis. Let me go to the top. All right. So in 2013, he's got possession of a controlled
Oh
substance.
shit.
He's got burglary. He's he's
I got his
got,
picture.
you got his picture, forgery of plates, license plates, violation of financial responsibility, or speeding, domestic battery, bodily harm, vandalism, domestic assault, bodily harm,
One sec.
aggravated assault.
Up, go. The thing that pisses me off the most was the fact that her clothes were found. Did we put that in the Google Maps? No, we didn't. But
No,
where her and it's a couple. It's like a block away, right? I would say a block and a half.
yeah, about that.
So you have her clothes in a dumpster, and you have this woman completely bare in the back of an abandoned house. You sick F. I
Mhm.
would kick him right in his ball sack.
Oh ma. James Abston got done for first degree murder in 2019.
So he's a 2019 first degree murder charge, and he's
Yeah,
on the streets walking around.
I don't think he's on the streets. Hang on.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I got him in prison right now with a picture
He
with his
was indicted.
eyeball.
He was indicted 2019. He's in a holding cell. No, he's in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's in jail. I've got his inmate number and everything. So
I have his inmate picture pulled up right now.
yeah.
Are you
So
done
I'll
with his
just
record?
yeah. So yeah.
What a group. Yeah, they need their own. They need their own wing. I just say hang them all. So here he is.
He's a
He's
cousin.
320 pounds at 6'2". That's a big boy.
Wow.
Bonassess Courts. First degree murder.
Mhm.
So do we Google his name and find out who he murdered? Like who did he murder?
I don't know. Don't know who
Let's see if we
murdered.
can find a story on this creeper.
But oh my God, this family's bad. The more you start digging, the more you don't want to keep fighting.
He murdered his ex-girlfriend. Here's the
Oh,
article. Let me pull it up.
oh my lordy lord.
What is going on? Look at this. Look at this.
Well, he has been
Memphis
done.
man accused of murdering ex who was trying to end their relationship.
Well, he'd been charged with domestic violence prior to this.
Let me just see if
Oh
I can
my
put her name
lord.
in here and get a picture of Tyresha. Yeah, there she is. Beautiful. Well, uh,
Oh.
hang on one second, guys. I want to see if I can get a real.
This family is.
He was a club manager.
Oh,
He ran a nightclub. Hang on one second. Let's make sure that nobody goes to this club. And then here's an obituary on Taisha. Former nightclub manager indicted on the death charges. He shot and killed Taisha for trying to end their relationship last December. Investigators reported that Wallace was found dead with multiple gunshot wounds on the
why?
600 block of Harold Street.
Yeah, Alyssa. Wow. This family is in serious need of having their eggs and sperm removed and do not create any more children.
Look, a former strip club owner is being held without bond in Shelby County.
Mm.
So Wallace was sitting in a car owned by Abston, which was still running, and crashed into a bush in the 600 block of Harold Street, located near Faxon and Scott Street.
Mm.
Wow.
Oh, Struth.
And let
Okay,
me
I can't
see.
handle any more, Ma.
Yeah, one more. I want to see Taisha, and we're gonna go.
Oh, cry.
Hold on one
Do my
second.
head in.
I want to see what she looks like. Yeah, then we're done. 2 minutes, Kaz.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see if there's a picture of her in Legacy.
Yeah, for those who may not know, anybody can go onto legacy.com. If you can't afford to pay for an obituary yourself, you can put
Oh
one in
my
there free of charge.
God. Sorry.
You're right, nothing.
That just fell out. Look at how beautiful she was.
Oh, oh, oh my goodness gracious. Just before Christmas, he ends the life.
December 22nd. My only daughter. She was so full of life. She called her brother Chase Killer. We love and miss her more than anyone knows. Kimberly Conley. Wow, this is a real group of monsters.
Mm.
Everyone. Yep. So we're probably not going to report on any speculations on Eliza. When we hear new reports that's
Mm.
true, we will come out and discuss what's happening. But we're not. we just don't. We don't have time to speculate. I have a job in real life. I
Yeah,
have dogs, cats. Like I have things to take care of.
yeah. Well, me too. And
Right.
getting these lives done at this hour of the morning is ridiculous, guys. Ridiculous. Oh, and there goes my
Yeah,
daughter.
Jen, we know all about the Elizabeth Smart case. Yeah, this guy, I think he might have seen her cleaning because he was cleaning in the area because where he stole the cash cap from Jasmine Batista, right in the same block and a half from Eliza's house. So she needs to have her cleaning company closed. She's a thief and she hires monsters. So she
Mm,
needs to be done.
yeah,
And I think that's it. Eliza, prayers to her friends and family, and may she fly high. It's horrible.
it is.
Just a waste. A
It is.
senseless crime by a
It is
monster.
horrendous.
I hope he gets killed in prison. Yes, I did say that. Just the best against this is if we definitely know they're guilty 100%, put them in open population and let nature take care of business.
Hmm.
Just the way it is. Hey Mayflower. Hey CK. It's just the way it is. That's what I think. Eye for an eye. But this case right here is absolutely senseless. And her poor two boys. I can't imagine
No,
if it
not
was my
tomorrow.
kid,
We're so young.
34 years old, the age of Heather.
Mm.
Everyone, thank you for coming in. Have a good week. Keep your baby safe, guys, and stay vigilant. Kaz, thank you. I love you, Kazaruru.
I love you, my boo boo.
All
And
right.
guys, if you would generously please hit the like button if you haven't already done so on the way out.
Yep,
Mara and
that's
I
all
would,
we ask.
yeah,
Just give us a
that'd be
like
awesome.
or a
And as
dislike.
yeah, yeah, whichever. And as Matt says, don't forget Barry Morphew's got another hearing coming up. Make sure you pop over and check Matt's channel out too.
Lisa Casada. I have a feeling that unless they find Susie and Morphew's body, that he's going to be walking around a free man,
Mm.
unfortunately.
All right, guys.
All right, guys, we will see you on the next one. Have a good day, everyone.
Love to all.
Bye.
Bye.
Jinx.